Imagine finding out the person you plan to spend forever with wasn't just cheating, but cheating with their own cousin-in-law. Now imagine catching them red-handed, broadcasting their betrayal live to friends and family, and watching their world crumble in real time. That's exactly what happened to me 12 years ago. If you've ever dreamed of seeing cheaters get exactly what they deserve, hit that subscribe button. Drop a like and share your own stories of karma in the comments. Because today, you're about to hear how I turned heartbreak into poetic justice. 12 years ago, I was 3 years into a relationship with my fiancée. On paper, everything looked stable. Future plans, shared routines, a sense of building something together. But beneath the surface, cracks were already forming. She had grown controlling. Every hour of my day needed to be accounted for. Every change in schedule required approval. If I said I'd be home at 6 and walked in at 6:30, she would interrogate me. I chalked it up to her trust issues from past relationships. She called it paranoia. I called it exhausting. I never cheated, never strayed, never gave her a reason to doubt me. But she always acted like I was one bad decision away from betraying her. The irony? She was the one hiding something. The turning point came when I noticed she started asking for my schedule even more aggressively. When exactly are you leaving? What time will you be back? Do you have meetings today? At first, I thought she wanted to plan quality time. But her eyes were always glued to her phone when she asked. Something wasn't adding up. Here's where my job came in handy. I worked in a field where if I put in extra hours, I could bank them and take time off later. She didn't know that. She thought my schedule was rigid, and she could move in the shadows while I was stuck at work. Her brother and I were close friends, and he casually told me her work schedule. She managed shipping at a fabrication facility. He worked on the floor. That's when I noticed the discrepancy. Supposedly, she worked 12-hour shifts Monday through Friday. Except, every Wednesday she mysteriously left early or skipped work entirely. And wouldn't you know it? That's right around the same time she became hyper-controlling with me. I decided to test my suspicion. One Wednesday, I put on my work gear like normal, kissed her goodbye, and left for work. Instead of heading to the office, I parked across from our apartment complex, hidden but with a perfect view of the exits. If she was up to no good, today was the day I'd find out. 1 hour later, a red Mustang pulled into the lot. Not just any Mustang, one with a distinctive decal on the back window. I knew that car. It belonged to her cousin-in-law. My stomach dropped, but my mind sharpened. I wasn't going to confront blindly. I needed proof. Before leaving that morning, I had prepped. An old laptop sat in our office. Webcam angled perfectly toward the living room, bedroom door, and kitchen. I'd rigged it with remote access and motion alerts. So as the Mustang parked, I logged in. The feed blinked to life. There he was, her cousin, walking in like he owned the place. No hesitation. No explanation. Within seconds, she was unbuttoning his shirt, and they were all over each other. On the couch. Not even pretending to hide. That's when my anger turned cold, calculated. I created a URL link to the live stream, and then I dropped it into not one but 2 group chats. Her family chat, and our friend group chat. Within minutes, my phone was buzzing non-stop. Calls, texts, disbelief. But the 2 stars of the show? Too busy to notice their phones blowing up. Finally, after the 4th or 5th call, she picked up. On speaker. Her cousin's mom was on the other end, and the first words out of her mouth were unforgettable. "Stop fucking my son!" They froze, completely rigid. My fiancé stammered, What are you talking about?" But the damage was already done. His own mother told them the live feed was circulating. Their secret wasn't a secret anymore. She scrambled, grabbing couch pillows to cover herself. He tripped over his pants, slammed into my coffee table, and left a dent. Watching it was like a tragic comedy, the pathetic clumsiness of people who thought they were untouchable. By then, I had parked myself at the front exit of the complex. As her cousin stumbled out, still red-faced and fumbling, he came face-to-face with me. His bravado evaporated instantly. He froze, then broke down crying, apologizing over and over. I won't pretend I was a saint in that moment. My anger boiled over, and let's just say the confrontation left me in a cast for 6 weeks. Legally, I got lucky. Since I was the only one on the lease and he was trespassing, things didn't escalate further in court. but he wasn't smiling in family photos for months afterward. When I finally walked back upstairs, she was clothed, sobbing uncontrollably. I looked her dead in the eyes and asked, "Is that snot or cum on your face?" Then I told her not to answer. It didn't matter. She had 1 hour to pack. That was it. Everything in the apartment was mine. Lease, furniture, electronics. All she could take were clothes, some makeup, and maybe a few kitchen utensils. And here's the beauty of poetic justice. Her own mother refused to take her in, too embarrassed by her daughter's choices. Her brothers? Same story. Even her cousin's mom kicked her son out. Rumors spread like wildfire through town. She became untouchable. Not in the glamorous way. In the don't go near her, she destroys everything she touches kind of way. Me? I moved on. Built a new life. Today I'm happily married with 3 kids. No regrets, because sometimes karma needs a little push. In that moment, watching her world collapse in real time, every ounce of doubt, every maybe I'm overreacting, every controlling question she ever demanded from me, evaporated. She had tried to control me out of her own guilt. And when her lies caught up to her, the truth spread faster than she could ever contain. She wanted to save face. Instead, she lost it entirely. If there's a lesson here, it's simple. Betrayal doesn't just break trust, it exposes character. And when people reveal who they really are, sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is let the truth speak for itself. What's the most satisfying revenge you've ever seen? Drop your story in the comments. I read everyone. If this tale of justice hit the spot, smash that like button, subscribe for more real-life revenge stories, and share this video with someone who deserves a smile today, because in the end, betrayal hurts. But karma? Karma heals.